Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name's Max. We got another Pauper League for you, and I'm going to be playing my Blue-Red Storm deck again. I played this deck a number of times on my channel. I've been working on it. I made some changes since the last time, and I'll go over those changes, but first, let me just shout out my channel. It's youtube.com/snapbolt. There's a link in the description below. You can just subscribe to the channel, the first link. Really appreciate it if you do. It helps me out. Throw a like on this video too. It's good for my content. I'd really appreciate it if you do. If you like the content, subscribe, throw a like. If not, it's all good. Below that, there's a link to just go to the channel if you want to check out all my other leagues. Tons of Pauper leagues. I play a bunch of different decks, tier 1 decks, brews like this, everything, something for everyone. So check out my channel. Hope you support it. Thank you so much. All right. Now, what are we doing? This is Blue-Red Storm. That's what I call it. We're basically just this combo deck where we play Firebrand Archer, Thermal Alchemist, and then we combine them with Tandem Lookout. And this says Soul Bond when it enters or when another creature enters. So you pair it with another creature, and whenever either of those creatures deals damage to an opponent, draw a card. And then these deal damage to opponents whenever you play a spell, basically. So every time you play a spell, you draw a card, and they work really well with like Lava Dart. You're playing removal spells on their creatures. The new spell I'm trying in the main is Snap. It seems really good to me. Not only is it a 2 mana way to remove one of their creatures, and then it's essentially free. Um, you can just buy time with it, but you can also protect your own creatures in the later game. Excuse me. You can also protect your own creatures in the later game. But like, let's say you have 4 mana and you're like, okay, I need to go off this turn. You can just bounce one of their creatures. Maybe that helps you survive. You untap 2 lands, you ping them, draw a card. So if you have the combo out and you need to have a big combo turn, this is a 0 mana bounce spell that can draw you a card, and it can save your own creatures, and it can just be a nice tempo play. So I think Snap is going to be good. It could be Vapor Snag as well to ping for 1, but I think the fact that Snap essentially costs 0 is just incredible. I just love this card. So I'm trying out 2 copies. I cut one Scred and I cut the Spell Pierce from the main deck. The Spell Pierce felt just a little shaky. I did like the Dispels in the main, so I'm going to leave those. And this list is just kind of coming together. It's like starting to feel at a place where it's pretty strong. If you haven't seen the list before, Faithless Looting is really strong in the deck. Not only is it a spell you cast and then another spell to flashback, so it gives you 2 spells, but it has synergy with Dart because you can discard Dart and then flashback Dart later. And you can also discard, especially the first Frantic Inventory is so good. So Looting has been really strong. Not only that, but it's a red spell. You have a lot of mountains in the deck because look at all these red spells. So if your hand is like Mountain, Looting, Alchemist, Archer, that's actually a fine keep. But if this was like Ponder, for example, then your hand is Mountain, Ponder, Preordain, Archer, Alchemist, you can't keep that. So this increases the number of keepable hands by a lot, and it's just good value in the deck. If you have the combo set up, this turns into draw 3, discard 2, which is just great. So really like where the deck's at. Hopefully we can have a decent league. I did add one more deep analysis to the sideboard. I just haven't really gotten a chance to draw it that much, and there has been a lot of like heavy removal style decks in the format like Jund. And that's a really bad matchup for us because we want decks that can't interact with our combo. And if the deck has a ton of removal, like Blue Black or Jund, it can be pretty rough for us. And I don't know what the answer to those decks is yet, but I feel like Deep Analysis just being like a really powerful card advantage engine that we could discard to Looting if we're tight on mana, but we don't have to, and we can just cast it and draw 4 cards slowly is really strong in those removal heavy matchups where we can just try to get ahead on card, keep an inventory, and have 4 Frantic Inventory and 2 Deep Analysis and just really rip through our deck. So that's the plan. We'll see how it works out. Pretty excited to get into this. Let's just go round 1. All right, welcome to round 1. We're against No Chill Will. I want to keep this hand. We have a Preordain to find stuff, but we have 5 lands. I just don't know if I can keep this. They say, hey, Milk. Do they know that I'm Snapbolt, or are they just saying my name because it's here? If I knew Lava Dart was good in this matchup, I would consider keeping this, but I think We just don't have enough going on in this hand. I think we can just do better. All right, this is a lot better. This is a hell of a lot better. I can just discard one of these lootings. I don't really need two. And now I have 3 lands. I can go turn 1, cycle for mountain, turn 2, alchemist, turn 3, tandem. Turn 1, snow-covered mountain. We draw a mountain. Interesting. I could just lead on looting now. I think because it's mana efficient, I want to do it. I have a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. So I think this is fine. Discard Frantic Inventory Ash Barrens. Let's go. I love to discard the first Frantic Inventory because the first one only cycles anyway. So by discarding it, you're just like getting so far ahead like that. Don't even love playing Thermal Alchemist here because it's probably just going to die. Mountain. Does that mean they're just burn? I don't know if it's getting better for me to not play Thermal Alchemist. I think I'm just going to play it. If it eats a bolt, it eats a bolt. But I think I'm supposed to just play it. If it's a gain 3, it's a gain 3. But I'm pretty sure I'm against burn at this point. Okay. Game 1 is rough for us, but we get to bring in Quad Hydroblast. Bonder's Ornament? Okay, this is a brew. Jeez. Triple Mountain Bonder's Ornament? That is deep. Just play this. Pass. Looks like they don't have another removal spell. They could just be like 4 Scred, 4 Bolt. Kind of like Bonder's Ornament, maybe Land Destruction, maybe Boarding Party. It could just be like big red. Because I've thought of building decks like that. So they could certainly be on a deck similar to that, but we just don't know yet. I think they're big red at this point. Another bolt. Let's lead Preordain. They didn't play a land either, so they probably have multiple removal spells still in hand, is my guess. Even though they're mono red, we might bring in our anti-removal package with all our draw spells. Do they have like main deck Pyroblast or something? Another Preordain and a Lava Dart. I mean, Lava Dart's not a bad one to be able to discard. I just don't think it's that great in this matchup. Let's just bottom, top. I had to pause for a second there. I just ate some dessert. I don't usually eat stuff like this. I generally eat pretty well, but kind of nostalgic. I bought some Pop Tarts and I just had one. And my dog, I guess, was in bed, smelled it, and was whining to come check out what I was doing. All right, pretty funny. Now I think I'm just gonna preordain. I can't looting right now. Anyway, I don't want to play this land because I kind of want to discard it to looting. Wow, it's like the same preordain. I can just bottom top and play land and play preordain. But again, I want good cards to discard to looting. I guess I just want to find frantic inventories. Let's just bottom, top, and play another preordain. I know I didn't want to play another land, but I think it's fine. All right, there's inventory. Let's go bottom, top. I think inventory is kind of just how we win this matchup. I don't even know what this matchup is. Quicksand. Okay, that is fine. We don't need to attack. Commodore. Wait. Okay, I can bolt that. They have the Monarch right now. So yeah, it looks like just like mono red, like Monarch kind of control. I am going to bolt this though, for sure. This is a rough situation considering they have the Monarch right now, but maybe I can do something. Bolt that. All right. I think I just fire off an inventory to start. Could have preordained first, but I think I like this. Let's preordain and then play Alchemist. think I should play at least one more mountain. I'll find stuff to discard to this looting. I want to keep using all my mana and advancing and like playing more lands as well still, so I just need to find another frantic inventory and then I should be in good shape. I think I'm just gonna bottom here. I don't think I need these. Okay, there's another land. So that land I can discard to looting. Now we need them to not have removal, which seems unlikely. I still can't take the Monarch, so that sucks, but don't know how much removal they can actually have. And I mean, I'm already outdrawing them. They've only drawn one card off Monarch so far. Another Flame Slash, wow. So they could be like 4 Bolt, 4 Flame Slash, 4. Wow, they're just straight up mono red control. They're like just straight up big red. All right, we draw land, which is not good. It's flashback looting. See, this is what I mean. When the opponent can interact with your combo, that's brutal. It can be pretty bad for you. I think I need to just lightning bolt this. I can't take infinite. I'm just looking for frantic inventory, ancestral recall. That is a cool deck. I have actually built a big red deck with Beetleback Chief, but I didn't have Quicksand. I didn't have Avarax. I did consider it, but I didn't have it. I think we're dead here, but wow, just big red, huh? I wonder if they even have a spread. They have this too. This is just not looking good. So this only gets one Avarax? Yeah, okay. Sucks to have to discard Dispel, but I have to. All right. I need them to not have a removal spell, which seems unlikely. The Monarch was just rough there. So quad Hydroblast is going to go a long way. I can set in double deep analysis, quad Hydroblast. Geez, Chain Lightning? Okay. I could even bring in Spell Pierce. Alright, I'm just dead here. Opponent saying, fuck is this deck? What kind of brew is this? Oh, well, I could ask the same thing. That's so funny. They're saying Red Rock. Yeah, it's big red. All right, quad Hydroblast. That's gotta be good. If they play Avarax, I play Hydroblast for 1 mana. Let's go. And they actually had Chain Lightning and Flame Slash, so they probably also have Dispel. All right, let's not have Snap in this matchup. I don't want too much removal. Also, Dart does not seem that good. Could maybe even go down to 1 Dart. You can cut a looting as well. Maybe I don't want to if I'm bringing in deep analysis. Do I want Spell Pierce? Spell Pierce? I mean, I could also leave in Dispel to counter bolts and pyroblasts. I think I will, because these cards seem worse. Scred isn't great. Can go down a Scred even. I know it kills Avarax, but I kind of want to counter that anyway. I think I want to keep in all the combo. Could even side out 1 looting. I don't need to go too heavy on looting. I still have 3 to discard deep analysis to. I don't have darts. I can just cast my frantic inventories. I should have time. The game should slow down, and I get to bring in quad Hydroblast. Yeah. All right. Oh, wait. I almost messed up here. I always do this. I definitely want shenanigans. So maybe I go down to 1 Dispel. I feel like it's good in the matchup. Could cut 1 Preordain. Could go down to 0 Dart. All right, I'm going to just try to cut Dart entirely. I know they have Beetleback Chief, but I can just try to ignore that, I guess. I could bring in Cannonade. No, their 5/2 is a pirate. It's hard to sideboard here. Not really sure. Just cut 1 Preordain. All right, we got this. All right, that's not going to work. All right, I'll keep this. What am I putting back? Not Preordain. I could put back Dispel. Keep the Lightning Bolt, or I could just put back Lightning Bolt. I think I'm just going to put back Bolt. Keep Dispel to try to protect the combo. They kept 7. I could lead Preordain. I think I'm actually supposed to. Let's go bottom, top. I wonder if they have other mana rocks. Forgotten Cave. I don't even think they have Scred at this point. Okay. We have nothing really going on. They cycle. It looks like they don't have much going on either. I think I should just get Mountain. Even though I have triple blue spell, I want a lot of mountains. Okay, well now I can get another island. Let's just pass. Oh no. No spell pierce, no. Oh, I didn't cycle. I messed up. I think I actually wait another turn on that. I want to be able to have like double counter up. I just need to like assemble the combo basically. If they were to play Avrax or something here, I would just counter it. They're probably just going to draw a card. Let's get Island. Another Dispel. I am going to try to protect my thing. See if they just draw here. No Chill Will. Red Rock, huh? All right. It's going to be annoying if they play a sorcery here, since I drew both of my Dispels. It's not like Spell Pierce would necessarily be that good anyway. I have 7 cards in hand to my 4. I don't have the combo. Firebolt? Jesus Christ. All right. I'll counter it. I don't even know if I should. I think I'm supposed to. God damn. Feels bad. Triple sorcery speed removal spell. All right, they got it. Well, that would have been the combo. So now we need to find another tandem. We don't really have any card advantage going yet. We could draw Deep Analysis. Shenanigans would be good. This mono like burn spell removal deck is definitely not what we want to face. All right, let's counter the Abrade. They just played 4 removal spells. They cannot Firebolt a Thermo, which is good. Jesus, this is not a good matchup. That's just too much removal into Monarch. It's just like all removal spells in Monarch. They're asking what I call the deck. All right. I think I need to kill this. Hmm. I don't think I can win this matchup like ever. But I think I just need to do this. Does not feel great. And they're just drawing an extra card for Monarch. They have Bonder's Ornament. They just have too much removal. I mean, literally played, what, 5 removal spells? They have a Flashback Firebolt. Kills a lot of our stuff. We had Tandem and Thermo plus triple protection, and it just doesn't do anything. I just don't know. I think this mono red deck can certainly have some good matchups against like Stompy. It probably has a decent matchup against like Fairies, just because you have so much removal. But at the same time, at the same time, I don't know how you beat like something linear like Boggles or even Mono White. Yeah, they said that's a brew they've been working on. Yeah, it looks sick. I mean, again, it probably does have a lot of good matchups against like just the fair creature decks. I could even see some matchups being rough, like even just against like the Jun mid range decks where they just like kind of out mid range you. But that is a sweet deck. I think I'm just gonna concede here. I don't really want to play it out. Just gonna be nice to this opponent here. And 0-1 here with Blue Red Storm got crushed by Red Rock. All right, I'll see you in round 2. All right. After a dramatic defeat from Red Rock, we're in round 2 against Luciano Guma. Island, huh? Island Seer. Okay. Is this just mono blue Fey because it's basic island? So see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now we know this cannot be blue red Fey. There's just no chance because they can't have Scred with basic island. So it has to be mono blue Fey or blue black Fey or something else. But we know that it cannot be mono. We know that it cannot be blue red Fey, and we know they don't have Scred or Bolt in their deck. So yeah, it looks like it's blue black. So they do have Ninja. I'm just gonna kill it now. I know they got to draw a card, but nothing I can do about that. All right, I'm gonna go play Mountain, Lightning Bolt this. I want to keep Scred for Angler. I'm gonna pass, and then when they Fairy Seer, I'm gonna end of turn dart it. Yeah, just definitely gonna dart here. Kind of sucks because that deck does have a ton of removal as well. So not exactly the matchups we want to face here. I was wary to play this deck just because it seems like there is a lot of these like mid-range removal decks running around. which are not good matchups. They went top, Augur of Bolas. Okay. So they're going to guaranteed hit. I'm going to just dart this. If there's a cast down, there's nothing I can do about that. Firebrand Archer. Interesting. I mean, I could just Faithless Looting right now. I could also go Archer into Faithless Looting, ping for 1. Then they still have an Augur in play, which is kind of annoying. I could just not Archer now at all. I think I'm just going to go Faithless Looting, planning to spread this so they can't get future ninjas going, discarding a Frantic Inventory and something else. Yeah, I like it. So I can discard Frantic Inventory plus Mountain, and then go land, Scred, Augur, and then be left with a pretty decent hand of like 3 combo pieces. All right. Pass the turn here. So we know they have cast down. I feel like they probably have multiple removal spells. I don't want to have to flashback dart yet. If I draw an untapped land, it would actually be good because then I can just play 2 pingers out. Gurmag Angler, okay. Okay. So now they need double removal spell. I'm not going to flashback a Firebolt or a Lava Dart, that's for sure. They might not be able to have double removal spell if they don't have Snuff Out. I'm going to take 5. They might cast down now. Yeah, they do. That's good for me. I mean, they could have Counterspell still. Another Tandem is actually good. So if they don't have Counterspell, this is great for me. Nice. Do they have Snuff Out? Soul Bond here, ping draw. Works, okay, nice. Preordain, all right, let's fire that off. So this is a trick you do, you preordain, you untap, and then, oh, there's spells that are spreading. Okay, well, I'm gonna Lava Dart that for sure. So that comes down, and I go dart this, but I was gonna say you can draw a card before preordain to get a better look. So I dart that, untap, ping draw. Mountain is actually not bad. And then I untap, ping draw, and then I get to preordain. Dispel and Ash Barrens. It's close because Dispel is good, but they have 3 cards in hand, and if they just untap and play a removal spell, I might be able to beat that anyway. I think I'm just supposed to bottom. Maybe I'm supposed to just draw the Dispel. I'm just going to draw it. It answers a lot of the removal spells that kill my stuff. So even if they play a removal spell here, having the Dispel for future removal spells I think is still good, because now I can go Tandem Lookout with Dispel up, which is I think what I want. I'm at 8. Preordain, sure. Okay. I'm going to need to still do something pretty good here. All right, Fairies here, that's fine. Firebrand Archer. Need to tandem here. Soul Bond, let's draw. Could preordain looking for a land. Might just be greedy. I get a lot of looks. I think I'm going to do it. I don't want to just not use my mana. Ping draw. Oh, there's a Frantic Inventory, but I just don't think I have time for that right now. I need to draw an island. Another tandem. Could even consider chumping the Gurmag here. Buys me time potentially. Could just go to 2. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. So if I can untap with the combo in play, it's actually pretty good. Another, oh my God. Did not mean to go to combat. Just misclicked. Now I might not be able to get an attack in with this if I draw Scred. That sucks. Or snap. Okay, so let's just slow down here. Let's go ping draw. Island, huh? Sucks because I just have to flashback looting here, which uses so much of my mana. Damn. I guess I can play out like multiple pingers and leave up Dispel and play into Chump Chump. Go to 1. I kind of like that. I even get to leave up Dispel. So I'm just playing to Chump Chump. Is that good? Is that better than looting? I think it actually is, especially since I get to leave up Dispel for any removal spell that they can try to play. All right, let's just go for that line. Thermo, Firebrand. Pass the turn here. Be funny if I even just Chainer's Edict. It's actually really bad. Because I have to block both Gurmags, and I can't counter this. That sucks. Did not want to see that. So I have to just... I can't even Dispel. I wonder if I'm supposed to sack Tandem here. I guess it doesn't matter. They're just going to attack. Put me down to 1. Okay. I'll cycle this Ash Barrens. Hope to draw like somehow into multiple snaps or something here. Let's get Mountain. They have 2 cards in hand. Brutal. All right. I think I'm supposed to tap like this. I need to do something like pretty incredible here. And they had Counterspell? Jeez. Don't know if I have any outs at this point. There's a Bolt. There's a Snap, but now I don't have enough mana for it. Not sure if it would do anything anyway. Should I ping one more time? Yeah. There's a Scred. I need a land. Did I already play land? Yeah. Okay. Couldn't quite get there. Few too many removal spells. All right. Pyroblasts coming in. I think Deep Analysis and Spell Pierce can also come in. Scred isn't bad. Lava Dart does seem pretty good. We can just make some kind of cookie cutter cuts here. Can even cut a land. Go to 20 lands. Even on the play, I think it's fine. Snap is okay, but it's only really good against Gurmag. I don't want too many answers to Gurmag. They probably only have 2 in the deck. They probably just drew them. And it's not that early of a threat anyway. All right. I think I tried this. I don't think I want Cannonade in this matchup. All right, let's go. They sideboarded pretty quickly here. Definitely keeping this hand. This hand is actually great. I can just lead Mountain Looting, or I can lead Fjord. I'm just going to lead Fjord. Not in a huge rush. I can Looting next turn and resolve it. Wow, another Frantic Inventory. It's actually incredible. I am just going to Looting. I'm probably just going to discard 1 inventory. Wow. I mean, what if I discarded 2 inventories? I've actually never done that. But then I have 2 more to play and just draw Infinite. I mean, the first one still draws two. I could discard Ash Barrens plus Frantic Inventory, and then I have three more to play. Or I can discard two Frantic Inventories. I mean, I think this matchup is super, super grindy. I can discard a land, but I need land anyway, right? All right, let's go. That is funny. And I'll cycle this for Island. Augur. Okay, I'm just gonna cycle. They put Dispel into their hand. Okay. Let's just go Frantic Inventory right now, Ancestral Recall. I think I just shred this now. Again, I don't want to get ninja'd, so I'd rather just take that out. They have a Dispel that we know about. And they just pass the turn. Pyroblast is actually a great draw. So now I can go Island, Firebrand Archer, and then I have Dispel and Pyroblast backup. Counterspell. I think I'm supposed to Pyroblast here. And then I can Dispel the Dispel. Okay. Pretty sick stack war there. They might have a removal spell, but then we get to draw four. Is it Gurmag Angler? If it is, that's fine. Brainstorm. Shuffle into Brainstorm. Why'd they shuffle first? Maybe because their hand is good? I'm not sure. Maybe they didn't have cards in hand that they really wanted to shuffle away. I don't really know. Or they have an Augur of Bolas that they're planning to play. So now they can put back one bad card and one spell, then Augur and hit the spell and shuffle the other card away. So that's probably what it is. And I really want them just to tap out for Augur here. That would be fantastic. I would get to like go tandem, maybe dart you. I could also just resolve a Frantic Inventory, draw four. I have options. Drawing like four Frantic Inventories in like the top 12 cards was insane. Probably still lose this game because I discarded two of them, but still pretty sick. Okay, they snuff out, sure. Into Gurmag? Jeez. Okay. Let's draw four. So now I think I just tandem. Oh no, maybe I just Thermo still. They have three cards left. Yeah, I'll just Thermo because it's better to play Thermo first because this cares more about summoning sickness than either tandem or archer. It's better to get this into play. Jeez. Yeah, these heavy removal and interaction decks just can be rough. Okay, resolves. Nothing I can do. Double Ancestral Recall, just not good enough. Okay, there's Firebrand Archer. They have two mana available. They could have a counterspell, but there's not much I can do. I can lead Faithless Looting. I could play land, play Archer, and then try to play Tandem Lookout. Why don't I just play Archer and see if it gets countered? Then I could always play land, play Tandem, and try to set up the combo. Does get countered, okay. So now I can just go Faithless Looting. I think I just discard Dart Mountain. Play Mountain, pass. Could have held Mountain as well, but I think I like playing it. I take another 5 off Angler. They have 2 cards left. I mean, can I run them out of cards at some point here? I'm taking 5. There's Preordain. Spellstutter Sprite is just going to get crushed by Dart here. Just going to cast it from hand. Because I'm not planning to tandem this turn anyway. I'm planning to tandem next turn. Alright, Preordain happens. Another Thermal Alchemist. I'll take it. It's just top. I need to go to 5 here, I think. I'm going to play 2 Thermos. And then take 5. They have 1 card left. And then I'll try to combo on my next turn. I have 2 darts in the yard. So if they don't have another removal spell, I can bolt this, flashback dart, and then draw a card every time I play one of those spells if they don't have removal. If they have another removal spell, I'm probably going to lose. They have 1 card left. Hopefully it's just a land. Another bolt. Okay. Let's tap like this. Okay, it looks like they're F6'd. I think I can win from here. I mean, I drew all my frantic inventories. I hope I can win. All right, let's go Lightning Bolt this. Untap, untap. Ping draw. Yield to the draw. Another tandem. That's fine, but I don't know if it's necessary here. I could just not even use these darts, but I think sacking lands here is actually fine. Because I get to untap my Thermos every time I play a spell. This draw was pretty insane from us, to be honest. But it is showing the power of looting and frantic inventory here. So now I can just kill them. Pretty insane. Yeah, when you just combo, you combo. Nice. Whew. I mean, opponent's draw was honestly not bad there. They had a lot of interaction. They had a couple of removal spells, but I mean, when you go ancestral and then draw 4 after that, that was just pretty stupid, to be honest. That was so much card advantage, and that's why I want the deep analysis. That's why I think they're going to be good. Blue Black Fate doesn't pressure our life total that much. I was worried by discarding the 2 inventories that I gave up the 2 cards that I could have gotten from the first inventory, but it turned out that it worked out all right. We even have 4 Pyroblasts, Spell Pierce, Double Dispel to go along with all of our card advantage. We have 4 darts still in the deck. I mean, they still have Fairy Seer and Spellstutter Sprite. Dart is just so good against that. I think I'm just going to run it back. That draw was insane. I like siding out 1 land in this super grindy matchup. All right, let's go game 3. All right, this is not keepable. Opponent's on the mulligan as well. All right, I'll have to keep this. Just put back an Ash Barrens. Oh, they mulligan to 5. Wow. Do I put back Ash Barrens or do I put back Bolt? I think I put back Ash Barrens. I don't even think I lead with looting. I think I just lead with Cycle Ash Barrens for Island and start playing out Thermal Alchemist. See if they go to 4. They go to 4. Wow. I was going to say I'm pretty scared of this matchup actually because, again, they do have a lot of removal spells, but they went to 4? All right, I think I'm just going to Bolt that now. Just lead on Bolt. 1 bottom, 1 top. Another Thermal Alchemist. I just don't want to get ninja'd here. Especially on like a mold of 4. So I think I'm just going to kill it and kind of hope they don't get any value or they don't really function. Pyroblast. How weird would it be to just go Cycle Ash Barrens for Mountain, play Mountain? Then I can counter an Augur or something. They have 2 cards left. I have Faithless Looting. I'm actually going to do it. It's a really funny line, but I like it. I want to be able to counter like an auger or something. Just passing. That was a great draw. Just like we never, like we always had the island. Brainstorm. I'll let Brainstorm resolve because they're likely just to brainstorm lock themselves at this point. Like they go up to 4 cards. It's not like they can even have a great Brainstorm shuffle. I think Brainstorm is just a little bit overrated in Pauper. It's not nearly as good as it is in Legacy with fetch lands. The the tap land fetch lands just make it so much more awkward to use. You generally don't really have the same amount of resources that you do in Legacy. So yeah, I just don't think it's quite as good. We're looking good in this game though. Yeah, they could play a removal spell, but cast down. Oh, Gurmag Angler. Okay, we could lose to that. Bolt is actually good. Still not going to play Faithless Looting. All my cards are good. All right, I'm taking 5. I can like probably just even race a 5/5. Ping. Don't really want to play spells, so I have all these active. Wow, Dart actually represents a ton of damage. All right. You have a 5/5. I have O3s. See who wins the race. The thing is, if they play any blue spell, I get to just fire off my Pyroblast. All right, I go to 10. I can also start chumping it at some point too, but definitely not yet. What a funny game here. I don't want to go for any like 1 mana spell into a potential spell sitter sprite, so I'm just gonna untap. I surprisingly think I actually have time. I could just lead on Faithless Looting, because I might want to just discard this mountain and maybe even discard this dart. When you draw these heavy pinger draws, you often don't even need the combo. You can just burn them out. I mean, opponent was just on a multi-4, so there's that. You can yield to these, but I don't like to because if you miss it and then you have it always yielded, you'll just not be able to ping. But if you don't yield to it, you can always ping in response to like playing a spell yourself. So, wow. All right, well, now I can just discard double dart and kill them. So that's the plan. Let's just go for the win right now. They're at 14. I think they just die. I didn't even do the math, but I'm pretty sure we have enough because every spell is like so much damage. And then they dispel the bolt. So I guess I can pyroblast it, but I don't even think I care. Because I have double flashback dart, which is already 8 damage. And I have still pyroblast up. And I have another dart, which is like so much more damage. Dart plus all these pingers is just like pretty sick, to be honest. Just combo off no tandem. And they mold the 4, so what do you want? Nice. Beat Blue Black Fae. Dope. I think I'm actually positive against Fairies Lifetime with this deck. Um, I've beaten Blue Red a couple times, beaten Blue Black a couple times, and I've lost to them a couple times. But yeah, I think if I had to guess, I'm something like 4-2 or 5-2 against Fae. It could be closer to like 4-3 or something. I'm not really sure. I mean, the fairy matchups, either blue black or blue red, are generally pretty close. Our draws were really good game 2, and the opponent's draws were bad game 3. So that's why we were able to get there that time. But fun match, fun match. Let's go round 3. All right. I think this is what I was talking about earlier. Um, we're in round 3 here, but these double Ash Barons hands you can't keep because you don't want to play out an Ash Barons early. It just does. It's just not good. Opponent's on the mulligan to 6. We're gonna mulligan to 6 as well. This one I can keep. They mulligan to 5. They snap mulligan to 5. Wow. I can just put back one of these lootings, I think. Lootings aren't as good in multiples. Maybe it should be 3 looting rather than 4, but there is a lot of synergy with looting in the deck between Frantic Inventory and Dart. Like this first looting is looking fantastic here. Wouldn't quite call it like Arclight Phoenix, but discarding Dart plus inventory is pretty insane. We might not even discard Dart depending on what we're up against. I could even just wait a turn as well. I think I'm just gonna wait, yeah, because I can just cycle Ash Barrens for Island and then play Thermo and then start playing spells. I'm worried we're up against Fae here again with just a bad draw. Yeah. Island pass. Ugh, that is scary. They mulligan to 5 though. And I think I'm just gonna jam Alchemist. Can't get spell stuttered, and yeah, I can get countered, but that's always the case. Brainstorm. It's so weird. That's so bad to do it right now. It's like I don't care about Brainstorm. Now I know that they don't have spell stutter and counterspell available right now. It would be so much better to do that end of turn. Just gonna jam this. I know it can resolve. Let's see if they brainstorm lock themselves or if they shuffle. Okay, they don't shuffle. Okay. Now they shuffle. Okay, so they were waiting to draw their card before they shuffle. So they only wanted to shuffle one card away. Now they ponder. Sure. If they let us untap, it could start to get bad for them. Especially if we draw a land. Oh, please draw a land. Untap land? No. Okay. Well, I'll lead looting here. Tap. Okay, we sort of draw an untap land. So I can discard inventory plus dart. I think that's the line. I think my removal spells are still fine to keep. I do want to keep Dispel. And I think I need to cycle Ash Barrens for Island, play Island to leave up Dispel. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think this is the best line. I do want to get more mountains, but I still think because I need to leave up Dispel and I want to cycle Ash Barrens this turn and hit my land drop, all that together, this is like the only line I can really take. They're just cantripping a bunch. Okay, they're blue-red. Interesting. That's probably worse for me overall than blue-black, but I'm not sure. If I draw a land, I can play this, but I'm not going to just play it blank. I'm just going to pass. I don't even want to flashback looting. I just want to pass here. Okay. I can go for tandem now. I think I'm supposed to with this spell up. I don't think it's getting much better than this now. I can beat one removal spell, but I can't beat like 2 pieces of interaction. But they might just not have much going on. Whoa, behold the multiverse? Devious cover-up. Alright, well, I'm going to dispel that, I think. I was not expecting devious cover-up. They could still play a red removal spell here, but... So they're just blue-red control. Ping draw. So... I have not played a land this turn. I could just dart them right now. And then I get to draw another card, guaranteed. I think it's just worth it to wait, and then if they play a removal spell, I can dart in response. If not, I just get to untap with more mana. I think it's just safer to not. So they might not have any creatures for these spreads. Okay, well, there you go, they do. So they could find a removal spell here. A braid. Okay, so they're going to probably cast it now. So I think now it's worth it to draw a card. Yeah, let's go. Just sack a land to draw a card. Okay, well, we hit a land, but it wouldn't have actually cast spells we had, so that's fine. We can frantic inventory, draw two. Can kill this augur. I think I'll just lead frantic inventory. So they're just probably blue-red, no win condition control. So I could frantic inventory ancestral, but then I'm going up to. I'm drawing three, so I'm going up to 9 cards. I can play land, but then I can't play bolt. I think it's better just to go bolt and then preordain. I guess I should scred because they might not have that many creatures. I could save bolt to go face. Oh wow. So now I just scred this as well. So they are just blue-red Fae with devious cover-up? I don't really understand why. Okay. Wait, did I play a land that turn? Hieroglyphic Illumination. Scred my thing. Did I play land? It's kind of hard to tell. I think I might have missed my land drop, so that may cost me. Let's just go Ancestral. Wow, it just resolved immediately. Preordain. I mean, Dart is actually not bad. Same with looting. I think I'm just going to top. If they have fairies, I'd like to have Dart. Let's just go looting. I mean, I guess I just discard Fjord. It's just worse than the other lands, right? Do I need more than 3 mountains? Probably not. All right, now I can start flashing back lootings. Pop these out so I don't miss anything. Tandem Lookout. They have 3 cards in hand. I think I'll just start with looting. See what I draw. So I could discard Island at this point. And then I could just play no creature because I kind of want to leave up Snap to protect my own things. So I think I'm just going to discard land, play land. I could even play another Faithless Looting here, but now all the cards in my hand are good. I want to save this looting to discard additional lands. So you can see looting, like, even though it's technically card disadvantage, I just discarded 4 lands to looting and just found a bunch of spells. That's really good. All right, let's go Archer. Just going to play 2 Archers here. Not worried about a Cannonade, really. I guess they could have Electrickery, but sure. Counterspell. All right, resolves. They don't play a burn spell on my Archer end of turn. Interesting. All right, let's go for Snap now. Don't really want to snap their creatures anyway. I get to ping them. Looks like Snap's going to resolve here. So that's why the bounce spells seem good. Just give me even more ability to grind. Let's go Firebrand Archer. I can't quite play Tandem Lookout. I could play a Faithless Looting, but then I don't have Snap available. I'm just going to pass. Just take it slow. Again, I want a Faithless Looting when I draw another land to at least get a little card advantage. All right, now I should be in good shape. They could have another counter, but let's go Tandem. And then I'll try to attack to draw a card. And then I can always Lava Dart a fairy. Echoing Truth. Yeah. So they're just like blue-red Fae control, I guess. I mean, I could top. I'm pretty close to burning them out. Top, top. I'm going to pass the turn still here, though. They have 3 cards in hand. I'm feeling great about my position. I'm drawing Bolt next turn. I have a snap to save my lookout. This league has been pretty sick, to be honest. And yeah, even if they break this up, I can just try to burn them out. So snap, just looking good here. Just save 2 of my creatures. Love it. Might just try going even up to 4 snaps. Also, it's just a free like removal spell. Like you often might not care about killing their creature if you just win. All right, let's go Archer. I don't have any more snaps, so I could just play out the combo here. Could also just play out a Thermal Alchemist. I guess the combo is better. They can't play a removal spell right now. Soul Bond. Do I Lightning Bolt them, or do I just Dart them, or do I do nothing? I feel like I just Dart them, because I want to draw another land. Scred. I'll flashback Dart. Okay, well, now we have 9 points of burn, and the combo's still on the table. Nice. That was sweet. What did opponent mulligan to 5? Yeah, but we mulligan to 6, so it's not that crazy. I mean, we just got so much card advantage there. All right. Just bring in like the entire sideboard here. Even though Snap was good there, we can't really snap most of their creatures. And while it can protect our combo, so can Pyroblast and Hydroblast for 1 mana. So I don't think we need Snap. Scred's not even great. I don't even know how many darts we want, even though they have Spellstutter sprites. Because they show Devious Cover Up and Echoing Truth main. I wouldn't even be surprised if they have Bonder's Ornament, but I don't think I'm going to play around that. There's just too many cards to side in here. So as you can see, I'm just going like a little bit down on the Faithless Looting package, just because, yeah, Faithless Looting is better in the late game when I'm discarding lands, but if I have too many lootings in my opening, it's not as good. So I think cutting one post-board in these matchups is strong. I could side out all my Screds because I'm not expecting them to have any big creatures. Plus I'm bringing in Pyroblasts. I think I have to. I mean, I'm bringing in 11 cards. I need to cut a lot, and I don't really want to cut any of the combo. I could cut 1 Tandem Lookout, but I don't really want to. I like to sideboard out a lot of my like cantrippy type stuff in these really grindy blue matchups, especially when you're bringing in so much interaction. It seems weird, but like just having max interaction seems good. I will side out 1 Tandem because it's 3 mana, but you want your hand to be like double Pyroblast, Hydroblast, land, pinger or something. And it's like if that's your hand, you're just like, okay, sweet. I don't need to cantrip because I already have everything that I want to do. So if all the cards in your deck are good in the matchup, you don't need to manipulate your library as much. Plus, you just want to stock your deck with gas. When each player draws 40 cards, if one player is drawing a bunch of ponders, they use their mana on those. They're not necessarily affecting the board as much. You want your draw spells to be like these type of draw spells where you're getting card advantage. So that's what I'm going for here. I mean, we can fight these matchups. We have double deep analysis, quad inventory, 4 pyro, 4 hydro. Yeah, they mulligan to 6. Let's go. We have a pyroblast. We have double pinger here. This looks good. Not playing mountain to like play around an auger or something. Yeah, I mean they had it, but I still want to like develop my board and just like jam an alchemist here. Looting actually not bad. Could potentially help me find lands. Probably have to play a removal spell on this Alchemist as well. Are they going to fetch and then brainstorm? Is that the play they like to do? Oh, Hydroblast. Okay, into Preordain. Okay, so that makes sense why they fetched. What art is this? Oh, it's that art. Okay, art's fine. So I could just Preordain to start. I could also just lead on Faithless Looting. I'm gonna lead on Preordain. Could be wrong. Okay, I think I want both of these. Just gonna top. Maybe I don't even play Thermal Alchemist because I want to protect it at this point. I'm not too worried about a ninja actually. I mean, they showed Devious Cover Up. I'm just not fully understanding what's happening. I guess I could Pyroblast, but I think I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm not gonna play Thermal Alchemist. No, I'm drawing another land. So if they go for ninja here, I can try to kill it. And if they don't, then I can just end up turn inventory. I don't care if they counter the first one. Another land is actually pretty good. So we just go for Thermo with Faithless Looting and Hydroblast up. Counterspell. So if they, yeah, I guess all I have is Hydroblast for a red spell, but that's still pretty good here. And I have Looting to discard this extra land that we don't really need. They didn't go for a red spell. Ponder. Resolves. So if they just play a burn spell and I counter it, then I go play Tandem Lookout combo, I should be able to win. Another really interesting thing is like, if you combo but it gets broken up later, as long as you draw like one card, you already did reasonably. And then if you draw two cards, you're often just so far ahead. Our game plan just seems to be working here. Brainstorm, sure. If they're not able to break up this combo, I get to go Tandem Lookout, ping draw, Faithless Looting, ping draw, and then maybe play even another spell. Okay, they did have Hydroblast. They're down to two cards. They're hitting for one. They fought through all our interaction, but we have a lot of draw power in the deck. All right, I think I lead Faithless Looting here. I guess I'm just discarding land, and jamming a Tandem Lookout at this point. I could also just bolt this, leave up Hydroblast. I think I'm just jamming. It's just really mana efficient to play this way. Getting to discard all these extra lands with looting is just so nice. Now we just want to draw Frantic Inventory and Deep Analysis. Removal spell? Yep. So I could have waited to play around that potentially, but I can still play around another removal spell here. So Hydroblast and Bolt available. Can't actually counter that. Wonder if I'm supposed to just kill this now. I think I will. We're just trading resources pretty heavily. But again, I think I have better card advantage than them, to be honest. I even have looting in the graveyard still. Another bolt. I mean, I could cast looting here. It's not terrible. If I have to discard a bolt, how bad is that? I don't think it's that bad. They try to counter it? Well, I'm just going to try to bolt that. Makes my looting a lot worse, but at least I kill their thing. Alright, kind of sucks to have to discard those cards, but we had to because of the Spell Stutter Sprite. Forced our hand. Maybe should have waited a bit longer. Maybe not. So I can run out Tandem, or I can run out Archer. I'm going to run one of them out. And I think just because this costs more mana, I'm going to do it. I would actually probably have Tandem Lookout die now or get countered than Archer die, because Archer can just actually kill them where Tandem Lookout by itself doesn't do anything. Got a little bit punished by Pyroblast, but that's fine. They have one card left. We draw Ash Barrens. I think I'm just going to play Firebrand Archer here. Wonder if I should play land. It makes my lootings worse, but I don't think it's too bad to play land. It's good if I draw like inventories or deep analysis, so I like playing it. And they have nothing left. Looks like we're pretty even, but I have a Firebrand Archer in play. There we go. I haven't cast one of these for a while. Let's go. So I can just play Ash Barrens, Flashback, Deep Analysis. I think I want to do that. Deep Analysis is just so strong here. Maybe I should have a couple main. I think it is bad in some matchups though. So I just went ping for 2, draw 4, take 3 damage. Whoa. Okay, well now I know. Now are they going to ninja here? Ponder. I do have a Frantic Inventory and a Preordain myself. That was like an insane Fairy Duelist. But now that I know about it, I'm just not going to really be attacking with my archers in the future. So they ponder, shuffle, and cast Behold the Multiverse. They're at 0 cards. They bottom. Okay, that's good for me. I think I'm still in a favorable position here. So let's lead Archer. And then let's just go Frantic Inventory right now. I'd rather do that before Preordain, I think. Preordain, ping, Archer, and looting. I mean, looting is good. I definitely want to keep Archer. I'm just deciding if I want to keep looting. Because I could just not play this mountain and then top and just leave up Dispel. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think it's good enough. Faithless Looting is just like another good cantrip. All right. So I'll pass with Dispel up. They did just cast Behold, but they had to bottom 2 cards. All right, Preordain resolves. Burn spell plus Spell Stutter Sprite could kind of wreck me here, but I have more gas. And I could draw more inventories. Well, that's annoying. What they do with the Preordain? Top. So they hit Brainstorm, sure. Opponent's deck is kind of funny. Like, do they have Ninja? They gonna Ninja right now? No. Okay. Hydroblast. Let's just try to dispel. We know they have Brainstorm. Ping them for 1. Now I get to go Firebrand Archer into Preordain. They could have Electrickery or something, but I'll Preordain first. Ping. This is just looking good at this point. Let's go bottom, top. I think I can just overcommit here. They could have exactly Electrickery, but I feel like not that many people actually have that. I would like to triple ping. All right, sucks to have to discard Pyroblast, but I want an Ancestral Recall over Pyroblast, so that's probably worrisome for the opponent, honestly, that I'm discarding Pyroblast. And now I have this plus this that I can cast next turn. They need a Wrath, really, or they're going to be in trouble. If I get electric raid, it really does suck, but really interesting build from the opponent. Gonna take it. Yeah, I could get ninja'd here, but I'm not gonna block an augur there. I'm not gonna like go to double or triple block. It seems terrible. I can just still, even if they do this, I can still win. And they missed. Okay. I think they could have hit, right? They just brainstormed. So they could have put a spell back. Maybe they don't have one. All right, let's Ancestral, ping them for 3. It's very likely we just win here between that and looting. Okay, well, I could also just Hydroblast a random non-red permanent as well, so I think they lose. So let's just go Faithless Looting from the yard. Triple ping. Maybe I was supposed to just Deep Analysis, but I think this is fine. I can't actually kill them yet? Or can I? Oh, I can, because I can just go Hydroblast something and then counter my own Hydroblast. So I'll just do that. Wait, I need to hold control. I need to hold control. Okay, hold control, Hydroblast this, and then dispel my own Hydroblast. Oh, I yielded to these. Okay, and then dispel this. Sweet. Nice. Advance a 2-1. That was a sweet match. 2-0 against Blue Red Fae. I mean, that really showcased the power of the deck. We were just drawing cards, and the Deep Analysis felt great from the sideboard. So that was sick. All right, let's go round 4. All right, welcome back to round 4. We're 2-1. Took me about 15 minutes to get into a match here, so that kind of sucked. Defiranth. We're against Defiranth. We're on the play. Snap, keep this hand. Hand looks great. If they cannot interact, we combo on turn 3. So let's just plan to try to do that. We'll lead Fjord here. And then just plan to jam Alchemist on 2. See what we're up against. Fjord. Oh no. Not another grind. Definitely game 1, I just run this out. If they play an Augur or something, I get to play tandem, draw a card. Okay. Now, do I go for it? They could have Counterspell, but is it getting that much better? I think I just go. I'm just not going to be scared here. They counter it. Okay. Sure. See if they go land Scred. They do. Now we're in trouble. Firebrand Archer. Okay. Play it. I'd say play a Preordain, but I don't really want to get Spell Stutter Sprite, so might just untap, honestly. Counterspell? Jeez. Let's go bottom top. Good top. I mean, I am going to need to kill their creatures. I'm just putting them on Fae right now. I feel like I'm kind of lagging here. All right, Brainstorm. All right. No land, no shuffle effect. Okay. I'm going to lead Preordain to try to kind of bait a Spell Stutter Sprite, because I can just Scred that. Yeah. Just want to see more Frantic Inventories. I don't think I need either of these right now. Dart. I think I'm just going to play this now. Okay. So we know they're not drawing a land, but that means they have a lot of gas in hand. Dart is a good draw. Interesting that they have a Preordain bottom bottom, but they didn't do that last turn. Just gonna run out 2 Firebrands here. Just develop my board. I mean, this matchup is just so grindy. They just run out Spell Stutter. Oh no, they're gonna ninja me. Could have just played 1. But I can kill the ninja. Oh, they do have, they're gonna have ninja. Okay. So what I can do here, which isn't bad, they're most likely just gonna leave up Spell Stutter and have a tap land. Okay. So I can go to Scred this. Oh, Dispel's not bad either. They're gonna Spell Stutter this, and then I can just Lava Dart the Spell Stutter, and I get to start pinging them here as well. Yeah, so I let this resolve, and then I dart it. I think this Fae matchup is reasonable for us. I think we can grind with them. They fetch, and then they're going to be taking 4 total this turn, 2 from pings, and then 2 from attacking. I Scred, attack for 2, and pass. They have 3 cards in hand. Is this the opponent we just played against? No. Okay, Augur, it's not ideal. It also stops me from attacking, which is kind of annoying, but I still have a lot of good draws, and I have a Dispel to protect this archer. Oh, they put Frantic Inventory into their hand. I'll let this one resolve. I'll counter the next one. Could have countered that first one, but I don't actually think that's good. All right, I'm just going to pass here. I can always snap my archer instead of Dispel. I think I'm going to do that because I don't really want to snap any of their creatures. Another ninja would be really bad for me at this point. Yeah, I feel like my computer's a little laggy at this point here as well. All right, Augur. Oh no. I do have ninja. Okay, there's nothing I can do. I need to just draw a removal spell here. And they get to replay Augur. This is why this matchup's rough. They just are able to like set this up. They're out of gas and now they've drawn 2 cards off their combo. Frantic Inventory. Okay, we'll have to dispel that. See if they cast it now. Can't let them draw 2. Removal spell. Okay, Frantic Inventory. I'll take it. Yeah, it's lagging. It's kind of weird. Tandem Lookout. It's more mana efficient, but the thing is they know about Firebrand Archer. And if I play Firebrand Archer, I could try to block Ninja with it. Alright, I'm just going to play Archer. If I can. Why is it lagging like this? I can't let them hit me with Ninja. And if they have another removal spell off this Preordain bottom bottom. Bottom bottom. Okay. Okay. Well, this is rough. So I need another Frantic Inventory before they draw one, but they kind of comboed and I wasn't able to set mine up. Another Augur. Scred, jeez. All right, we're dead. They hit on all the Augurs. They outvalued us. Okay. So they have a Scred, but I need to play out both my creatures here. If they don't respond to the Soul Bond, I could also Dart, draw a card. Oh, they can't respond. They have a scred in hand. So I could dart right now to draw. Hit for 2. Yeah, I think I should. Flashback dart, draw. There's an inventory. Okay. I need to just trade off for this ninja and not let them draw any more cards. They're going to scred one of my things, and then I need to try to block ninja with the other creature. All right. Definitely going to block here if they let me. Another augur. Jeez. No counterspell. Oh, I always have to say it. Oh no. They're not attacking with ninja. Interesting. I'll take 2. Maybe I can draw something to bait the counterspell. Anything good enough for them to bite? Land is not it. All right, I need to just pass. So they have counterspell in hand. They could even just attack with all here. I'm shocked they're not just, yeah. I was gonna say I'm shocked they're not just trading this ninja. If they have another ninja, it's just game. Okay, so go to 8. I just need to resolve this ancestral. I can't let them just counterspell it. I don't think they're gonna bite. Could have waited on that. I was just hoping they would counter. It's obviously not a great play, but I'm just gonna wait on this inventory as bad as that is. Okay, I go to 6. I was gonna say they only have one red source, but there's another one. Commodore, okay. They have a 5/2. I have nothing in the yard to flash back, right? No. So they draw a card. I just need to try to bait. I mean, I'm not resolve. They're gonna counter inventory 100% if I just played it. Okay. If I block Commodore, I take 6. So I'm just dead. They're gonna counter this, and then that's it. Good game though. Good game. They grinded this out that time, and let's do the same, sort of the same sideboard plan that we did last time. It's hard to even remember every single card to bring out because there's so many cards. What were the other 3 cuts? Did I cut all the screds? I think maybe I did. That's not even enough. Did I cut even more preordains? Did I go like this? Yeah, because remember I was saying I cut the screds because I have Pyroblast and Hydroblast as well. Is 3 Dart too many? Potentially. Dart does seem better than Scred. Maybe 2/1 because this does kill Augur and Ninja, where Dart just kills the fairies. But killing their fairies with Dart seems like pretty good value, and I get to discard it to looting. I'll try it like this. I don't know what's best yet, and I think this seems fine. Yeah. All right. Let's get ready to grind. They can't just give me an easy matchup. They can't just give me walls or elves or mono white or I want to just play all the non-interactive matchups. Especially walls and elves. That's just like the dream. But of course they just give me these like crazy grindy matchups. All right, let's go game 2. All right, game 2 here. We're on the play. Let's mulligan the 0 lander. Oh no. I think I'm supposed to keep this. I can just put back a Spell Pierce or a Thermal Alchemist and just try to draw lands and then start casting inventories. I'm already on 6. I think I'm just supposed to keep. What do I put back? It's either Alchemist or Spell Pierce, I think. I think it's just Spell Pierce. This hand is obviously not great, but yeah, I think I'm supposed to keep. I'm just going to lead Preordain, just going to jam it right now. I guess I could kill this, but yeah, I'm still going to just jam Preordain here. Another Pyroblast. Oh no. All right, well, probably going down. I didn't want to mulligan too low in this like super grindy matchup, and I had a Preordain to look for lands. So Pyroblast, sure. I can just Pyroblast and Augur right now. I think I should. I don't want them to be able to bounce Augur to their hand and get to recast it for value. I can still come back here, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough. I mean, this matchup does get so grindy that even if we're stuck on one land, we eventually find one and start casting inventories and then find more lands after that. It might just be like irrelevant and it just is based off card advantage. But if we miss too many times, it's just not going to work. Yeah. They're just kind of functioning over there while we're not. They missed on Augur though. I am going to plan to just kill this, especially if I don't draw a land. All right, well now looting. Wow. Okay, well this sucks. I don't think I can win at this point because now they can just have Spell Stutter Sprite or Counterspell. And they can even just counter this Preordain. But I mean, I'm going to try. At least for another turn or two, see what they do. Ninja? No. Okay. Well, if they had Ninja, they would have played it. Wow, just Augur Train. They missed on 2 Augurs. Okay, that's a start. Spell Stutter this? No. It's bottom, top. Okay, there's a land. What you got? We know they have a Pyroblast. I'm shocked they didn't Pyroblast that Preordain. I feel like that's just wrong, isn't it? I guess they're going to try to Pyroblast the next action spell, but I mean, you know I've been stuck on one land, and then I untap and fire off a Preordain before playing a land. Isn't it better to just counter that Preordain and then just remain pretty far ahead on board? Wow, 4 Augurs. They missed on 2. Can they miss on 3? They put Preordain into their hand, okay. They're not casting it. Does that mean they have Spell Stutter Sprite? There's no way I can play a 2-drop here. I'm just going to pass. I think on upkeep, I'll dart their Fairy Seer. And then I just only have Hydroblast backup. Don't think this is going to be good. Just resolves, okay. It's interesting that they did not Preordain on that last turn. And they have Pyroblast in hand that we know about. They have Preordain that we know about as well. They're not Preordaining. Why? I don't fully understand that. I want to wait on inventory till I can have at least Pyroblast backup. Might not have the luxury, but I'm at least going to cast this. This doesn't get Pyroblasted. They haven't cast the Preordain. Hydroblast, okay. Just missed on lands few too many times here. It's not like they're even doing anything that crazy. It's just that like we're not functioning. There's the Preordain that we know about. We still do know about Pyroblast. So I go to 7. Jeez. So I can just Pyroblast and Augur. I'm just going to play Thermo again. Can go to 4, but yeah, this is getting dicey. Now they can just bolt this or shred this, which I'm sure they will. It does kind of just suck to die like this, but yeah, they did have Spell Stutter as well. They're just playing super cautiously. Their hand must be pretty good. So I take 4 and then I get bolted. I think I'm just going to concede here. Again, I missed on lands for too long. I preordained, didn't find any lands, and then I looting, didn't find any lands. And then I cast a preordain, and they let it resolve for some reason, and I found a land, but it was still too late. I think they still should have countered that, especially if they had Spell Stutter that whole time, but who knows? I'll see you in round 5. All right, welcome to round 5. We're against House of Mana, MTG. I'm going to keep this hand. Quad Pinger. 2 mana. They mulligan to 6. They mulligan to 5. I think this opponent plays Tron, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I just played them a couple days ago, and they were on Tron. Okay. I think Tron is actually a pretty great matchup for us because it's hard for them to interact with all of our pingers. They don't have that much actual removal. They have like fogs and stuff. All right, I'm just gonna run out Thermal Alchemist. Hopefully we draw land. We don't. Yeah, I think this matchup is decent. Bonders, sure. Yeah, lagging a little bit here. Just pass, can ping them end of turn. Might even just run out another Thermo next turn instead of playing inventory. Again, it can be kind of tough for them to beat. A Braid. Okay, so they did have one of their removal spells. Lava Dart, okay. Could try to draw a card here, but I think this is just better. Just the mono Thermal Alchemist draw. I wonder if I was on this deck last time I played the opponent. I can't remember what I was playing. I think I was on something else. Maybe Soul Sisters? Okay. Muldrifter resolves. I wonder if I can just kill them. Do I dart them now for 1 damage? I don't think so. Especially not with this in my hand. Okay, land is actually great. Let's go. Firebrand Archer. Do I just pass the turn? Or do I just ping now? I can also just kill Muldrifter, dealing them a bunch of damage. Let's see. Each spell I cast deals 3 extra damage. So I can go dart you, and then flashback the 2 darts. So that's cast 4 spells. That's 12 damage. Plus 4 is 16 damage. It's not quite enough. But I can just kill Muldrifter to break up any flickers, but I can just do that in response as well. I think I'm just going to pass the turn here. I could actually almost kill them there, but just not quite. Maybe if I had end of turn darted before, I could have killed them there, because then I would have another dart in the yard as well. I still think I'm going to be able to win most likely, but maybe if the opponent like is able to find a weather or something, they can win. But I think I'm going to be fine here. Yeah, so I just take 2, doesn't matter. That's actually a bold attack because I can attack. I think I'll just play a Frantic Inventory. I think, like I said, this is just a rough matchup for them. I also get to bring in Quad Pyroblast. Another Firebrand. I'll take it. And they do have Weather the Storm for 9. Okay. All right. Well, I can still do a ton of damage in Bolt. I don't think I can kill, right? So again, each spell I cast, I can cast 3 red spells and then 4, 5. So that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I think I'm 1 point short. I'm not mistaken. What if I cast Triple Dart? Is that enough actually? So I cast 3 spells and I flash back 3 spells. That's actually enough, right? I think they die to that. I have to sack all my lands, but each. So I cast 6 spells. That's 18 damage. And then plus 6. Because that's 24 damage, right? So each time I cast Dart, it's 4 damage. And then I get to cast 6 darts, it's 24 damage. I don't know how they can gain like 1, or I don't know how they can gain 2 life. They could Ghostly Flicker gain 1, but I think I'm just going to go for it right now. I can also just attack. Maybe I should attack later because they could Ghostly Flicker and block. I guess then I could just dart in response. And then just dart, 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 dart. Okay, I'm just going to attack. I don't think they can have another Weather the Storm here. So I think, again, I just kill them as long as I don't misclick. Dart you. This is pretty funny. Dart you. Nice Weather the Storm, bruh. Dart you. Nice. So we drew 5 pingers, trip dart, bolt, and frantic inventory, and that's all we drew. Let's go spell pierce, pyroblast. Spell pierce obviously is bad when they once they Tron up, but it's good at countering like Relic of Progenitus and Bonder's Ornaments and stuff. Um, Deepen Out, it's decent. I just don't know if I actually need to grind. It's more important to like counter their stuff. Also, some number of Hydroblasts could be good. Okay, let's see. What's coming out? I think these can come out. I think some number of darts can definitely come out. Even though they were good there, I think in general they're not going to be that great. I think they could have some number of Hydroblasts and Pyroblasts. Don't know how good these are, but I think they're reasonable. I don't want to side out too many lootings, but I could side one out. Again, I don't want to be flooded on that. I think Deep Analysis is probably good enough. They don't necessarily win that fast. I'm bringing in a bunch of protection. Oh, I want Shenanigans too. Siding out all the darts seems a little greedy. I mean, Deep Analysis is good to discard, and the life loss doesn't really matter. I think it's got to be good. Could side out one Preordain. Definitely want Shenanigans. Don't want Gorilla Shaman. Is Hydroblast just bad, though? They're going to have, like, a Braid, maybe, and Pyroblast, and that's about it. And Rolling Thunder. I'll try it. I don't usually bring in Hydroblast. It could be incorrect, but I'm willing to try it just to see. So we sided out triple dart, triple scred, double snap, preordain, looting, and that's it. Just making these massive sideboard changes. This has been a super fun league. It's not like this matchup is unlosable, though. We can certainly lose. Oh, I'm going to keep. Triple pinger. It's you want hands with a lot of pingers in this matchup, like we saw last game. It's hard for them to like kill all of them because they don't actually have that much removal. Blue green, and also as you saw, um, Weather the Storm isn't actually that good against this deck in general. If they played a Preordain or something, I would definitely counter it. So they could Hydroblast, but I'm really tight on mana, so I have to just run my stuff out. Yeah, they have it. Again, there's nothing I can really do. Like, I think my hand is kind of just chosen for me in the fact that I I'm so tight on mana, I need to spend my mana when I can. All right, let's looting, looking for a land. Oh, brutal. I can still preordain. Should I discard Lightning Bolt? I think I should. I don't need spell, basically. Right, I will top though. Okay. I think that turn was definitely better than deploying like a pinger. I can Frantic Inventory with Pyroblast up next turn and then hopefully hit any untapped land to also cast a pinger. Oh, do they have Ephemerate? No. Okay, that's good. So they just Divination and they Prism. Okay, so they're tapped out. So it's inventory looking for land. We missed. Sucks. Did I not? I didn't even side out a land. So if they try to play Mnemonic Wall, that's their first strong land they played. Wow. Hydroblast. So I think I just want to. I need to play a spell. It sucks I won't be able to leave up Pyroblast. All right. I need to keep committing to the board for sure. Prohibit. Okay. I need more red sources, which I have a lot of. I have like 7 basic mountains in the deck, 4 Ash Barrens, 4 Fjord. Okay, they Teachings. Do they get crop rotation? Yep. Pretty unfortunate just how this game has played out with us just missing so many land drops. I mean, we had so many looks, we just kept missing over and over. So now they crop rotate, get Tron, then they can flashback Teachings. It's going to be rough from here. They can flashback Teachings, get Teachings. And they have Bonder's Ornament with Tron going now. This feels pretty bad. We'll have to just get him in the next game, I think. If I draw Mountain, I have a chance. Impulse, resolves. Can't counter it. They have Mnemonic Wall? Or is this nothing? They're going to just draw instead? They're deciding how to tap their mana. They either have Moldrifter or Mnemonic Wall here. They cannot tap. Mnemonic Wall. Get back Teachings. Get back Blue Blast. Okay. And they have Blue Blast up. I have a Hydroblast for that or for this. It sucks. So if they got Blue Blast, they can flash this back for what's it called? Any flicker effect. I just need to pass the turn and discard a card. It's disgusting. Because I need to Pyroblast this. Well, then they're just gonna have Hydroblast available. So they're going to get back teachings here. Yeah. Could just concede at this point. Oh, they're getting back prohibit. Interesting. I just need to spend my mana, I think. I mean, this is obviously bad. It can either get Hydroblasted or they can just flicker in response. Ghostly Flicker. Alright. That sucked. That was not fun. I don't know how good Hydroblast actually is. Let's have something else instead. Let's have the Preordain in the deck. And just the other looting as well. Yeah. I mean, they do have some red removal spells, but we can fight that just with like Dispel, Spell Pierce, and just our own card advantage. This looks better to me, honestly. Maybe 4 looting is still too much. I could do 1 Hydroblast. Alright, I'll do 1. It's not very good, but I still think it's probably better than the 4th looting. No. I think I'm actually going to mulligan this hand. I don't want to risk losing. Yeah, this is much better. Much better. Okay. I'm probably going to run out a pinger on 2. I could not, though. I could just leave up Spell Pierce for even a Prism, but I want to try to Spell Pierce a Bonder's Ornament if I can. Do I just put back an Ash Barrens? I think so. It's a little bit greedy, but I think it's fine. Could have also kept Ash Barrens and put back a random basic and then cycled Ash Barrens on turn 1, but I don't really see a need for that. Fine to just keep one of each basic. Again, I kind of want to just jam Archer because I'm on the play, so they can't resolve a Bonder's Ornament. Yes, they could resolve Impulse or Prism, but I kind of want to try to Spell Pierce a Bonder's Ornament anyway, and then getting this down is good, so. Don't want to be too scared of them, like of the opponent's game plan all the time. You want to also be committing to your own game plan. Yeah, them resolving this is annoying, but again, like I said, there's other things I actually care about. Now I could even make an interesting line of play Firebrand Archer, leave up Spell Pierce by playing Ash Barrens, and I'm actually going to do that. I want to commit as much to the board here as I can because I really want to just try to burn them out quickly before they can establish their game plan, especially with this Spell Pierce. Please play Bonder's Ornament. They're not going to do anything. Okay. Thermo Alchemist. Well, I can commit that, and I will. Just going on the pinger plan. These are also pretty good at just attacking. They impulse here. Do I Spell Pierce it? I feel like yes. I think I will. I think they're considering if I have Dispel or Spell Pierce. And I think they have Impulse, because why would they tank here? I don't think, I guess they could have Ghostly Flicker. So yeah, I'm putting them on Impulse, potentially Ghostly Flicker. Oh, this is their turn. That was just lag. That was weird. But yeah, easy Spell Pierce for me. Now can I just kill them on my turn? I can go attack them down to 8. Yeah, I think they're just dead, right? Yeah, I have 2 spells. This deck is sick. Tandem Lookout, but I don't need to. Attack them down to 8, ping them down to 7, bolt them, kill them. And I even have Frantic Inventory. Yeah. Nice. Beat Tron. Sweet. 3-2. We lost a close one to Faye. And what did we play against in the first round? Let me see. We played against No Chill. Oh, we lost to Mono Red Rock. That was actually a pretty rough matchup. I can't believe I forgot about that. No Chill Will. Jeez. That was a super fun league. So yeah, then we beat Blue Red Faye. We lost to Blue Red Faye here. We beat Tron and we beat Blue Black Faye as well, right? Is that correct? Am I thinking that correct? So we played a lot of good decks. We ended up 3-2. This matchup was, I think, pretty rough. I think we could have drawn better, and maybe we could get there in the future, especially with Quad Hydroblast if their draw doesn't really come together. The Bonders ornaments are kind of rough in that matchup, to be honest. And then, of course, Blue Red Faye is going to get you sometimes just because that's such a strong deck. And I think the Tron matchup is great. I think it's just like a positive matchup for this deck. So I'm really happy with where the deck's at now. Let's go to the deck editor here. Okay, so this is where it's at now. I did like the 2 snaps. Maybe just 2 snaps is the correct number. Maybe some number of deep analysis main and just having like even more card advantage could be correct. Like what if we went down to 2 Scred and found room for 1 deep analysis main to discard to these lootings? That doesn't seem terrible to me. I mean, there's so many grindy matchups in the leagues right now. It's just bad, like, to have this in your deck in the main when like your opponent's playing something like Stompy or Burn. You just really don't have time for that. And while inventory isn't great in those matchups either, at least this isn't dealing you damage, and you can just discard like even 2 of these, like we saw once in the league, and then play one, draw 3, and it doesn't cost you life. But if you're discarding deep analysis, planning to cast it like in a fast matchup where so you go turn 1 looting, turn 2 deep analysis, but if they're on Burn or Stompy or something, that's just not really like a solid game plan to have. It just doesn't make sense. I do like having 4 Hydroblast, 4 Pyroblast. Could go down to 3 Hydro, but again, then when you play against Burn or I guess Red Rock, you wish you had all the Hydroblasts. Just Hydroblast and Pyroblast are so strong. I don't think you need relics in this deck, really. You could have them, but I think I've beaten Cycle Storm almost every time I've played it. The 2 Cannonades have been good as well. Shenanigans seems strong, especially like you really want it killing Bonders ornaments and stuff. It might just be better than Gorilla Shaman. Obviously, you want this against Affinity, so it is nice to have a split, but maybe like 2 Shenanigans is where I want to be because there's so many Bonders ornaments decks right now, and Shaman doesn't come in against those. But Shenanigans is still pretty reasonable against like Affinity, like Jeskai Affinity type decks. And I think I like 21 lands. We could go down to 20, could cut a mountain. But other than that, I really like where the deck's at. If I had to play like a challenge with this deck tomorrow, I would just jam this exact 75. The Spell Pierce on the board seemed pretty strong as well. I liked bringing it in when I want all the interaction. And I did really like the 2 snaps. So sweet. Thanks for watching. My channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. My name is Max. Till next time. Thanks so much. Peace.